But there's some flexibility there. But Xiaohu, I don't know if you got to watch the recent interview documentary with him celebrating his 10 years in the LPL, but man, people forget this guy's history, man.
They know Shun is down here, and so Tian has a couple of options. He can go towards the bottom side of the map and try to cut this Nocturne off. They need this play to work or else it's going to go terrible.
They really do, and this is start off of the combo you really want to see get ahead. Shun maybe getting the kill. Couple extra shots were missing. They gets the dredge line right back, and Pays picks up that first blood for JDG.
That turret was starting to ramp up. Let's see if Weibo can make it happen on the top side.
He did get the unstoppable under that grand entrance, though. Hung trying to tank up. They don't have as much damage as JDG did on the bot side, and I don't know if they're going to be able to do this. There's no dredge line to get the rehook here. As he goes through, he gets the flash, a la dashing straight to his death, and Light will pick up that one. Both ADCs off on the mark.
Action towards the bottom side of the map, he immediately hovered. There was no mid-wave. They already cleared it out. He started moving into Fog of War, and Scout went to go follow. So as long as JDG are able to get two objectives first, I do imagine it's going to be pretty difficult for Weibo to find a fight. Shun is nowhere near this. I think this is just a fake contest coming out from JDG.
JDG, we're putting a little bit of pressure onto them as
Scout!
He gets knocked away. That's Jace from Arcade right there, but that's a bit unfortunate for Scout. You'll want that one back. And we did get the trade of objectives. Ash, or something, I don't know. But hey, they're gonna find another gank. He's got paranoia this time. Xiaohu dodges the dredge line, still gets feared. Shun wants to go in the turret. Paranoia in there, baby. He gets knocked back twice in a row.
No way, no.
What am I watching right now?
Tian has ult.
JDG fall apart. Tien tries to go for the flash play, can't find it on the Scout. Is the one that's scary to me. He has so much power on this Vi traditionally as well, but now here in this game, and here we go. Paranoia already popped missing, losing all of his health immediately, and the cease and desist was saved until the last. Blade Caller is massive from Pays. I thought that was a ruler play right there, but he's filling his shoes just well. That's a double kill for Shun.
Wow. Great job from Pays. He saves his ultimate and is waiting on those feathers. Gets the reposition.
Plate for Shun. I don't know if they want to contest this one. And that's all 6 grubs given over to JDG.
How much can they actually get with this, though? They have not really been able to hit on very many of these turrets or get a lot of damage. So we'll see if maybe Pays and Missing can look for something. We're talking about big items coming on where they tend to really come into their own, and so we'll see what that looks like here in this best of 5 as they're trying so hard to get Pays.
They want him so bad. Cease and desist there. Grand entrance gonna follow. Gets the double knockup. Blade Caller not gonna be enough this time, but the shield
is
there. Is it enough? The 3-man stun there. Root Alla looking to clean up a little bit. Maybe a bit of revenge for his teammate, but the follow-through might not be there. Unfortunately, Pays does go down like 6 times the charm. I don't know how many times that was, Al.
Feeling at least a little bit more poised and focused on what we've got.
Shockwave.
Oh, God.
Oh, we got the combo off with that
it.
public execution. There's the Shockwave to follow through. Breathe getting low and low. He's going under turret. Now the turret's there to help him. Shun getting low. Now one more shot, but the heal up is there. Xiaohu wants to make the difference. Scout doesn't have much mana. He's going to use the speed up there. Shun might just have to give his life. The fear is not going to be in time, and Xiaohu takes him down.
Shut down as well. Gold going over to Xiaohu, wasting a lot of their time in some instances. JDG are playing the map in a really respectful way and being able to still get objectives.
There goes
first turret
that
as well.
top
That's
lane turret. Yep, that's huge. JDG finding massive gold advantages early.
Maybe part of the vision that Missing is being able to grab for them as Scout has flash, has ultimate.
He's in a lot of trouble. Public execution is there. Paranoia is not going to be enough even with the attempted shockwave. Shun taking a 1v3 here, but I don't think that's what you want to fight. As another kill goes down to Weibo. That's just unfortunate as Pays tries to catch Light in the transition. It's been a very weird game so far. I mean, our first time seeing these teams back from this long break. I feel like breaks have been much to the detriment of some of our top teams in LPL's history.
Got a lot of games, right? Best of 5. We're making a re-engage. Now, Scout can't be here. He's going to move eventually, and he finishes the Seraphs.
Oh, that's a lot of damage from Shun. They go in, though. The Rift Herald already taken by Weibo. Nice little Blade Caller right back to get some damage down. Hung, trying to go over the wall, does end up making it. They do pick off Tien, though, and that was pretty massive.
More and more popular, specifically over in the LCK. And now we're getting Spear Shojin first, so getting access to some flat HP, AD, and ability haste, I'll take that. That's perfectly fine.
Hung for Weibo to get those engages. Is primarily on Shun for the JDG engage. Obviously missing is there as well. Ala and Bree just going to go right back at it. Bree holding up a little bit better this time than he did last time. Ala going for the long flank onto him. Going to use that all out. Has Pays coming up here to help him as well. Public execution going to be used. Pays lays down the damage. Those feathers hurt. Ala gets the kill. I mean, they just kind of burn it, no? I mean, they get the TP up there as well. Xiaohu will just take his pity prizes as pings have already come out. Couple turrets will end up falling for Weibo, in favor of them rather. That Atacon is going to be a massive buff for JDG.
2 turrets, I think a big part of the map. Weibo, surprisingly enough, it feels like history is repeating itself. I think it was in the Ultra Prime game where they gave up the Atacon but destroyed the map. They had 2 turrets now here for Xiaohu. They got the mid-tier 1. If they can wait out this timer, it's 2:15. If they can, as long as they don't lose the game and try to take a silly fight, I think Weibo come up on this play a lot better than JDG.
From these standing objectives, and I think what comes next will be the setup around these 2 item spikes. We're getting very, very close to finishing those out, as we did get that Miramana completed for Xiaohu. So interesting when we started the conversation looking at these 2 teams as a test of strength, but more so seeing the synergies from Weibo actually having some proficiency. JDG needing to kind of wake up. Well, it's JDG that messed up the Oriana combo. That feels so bad. But they still get a little bit of pressure on mid lane, I guess. They wanted to try to use these Atacon GAs as best as possible. 20 seconds till it falls, though, and you risk being in a really bad position if they fall in the middle of the fight. That's going to be a Tien flash out, maybe looking for a re-engage. It's coming down in 10 seconds. JDG know that. They go for the fight. Tien goes in. Public execution. They got Tien, though, before he could get him. Now Breathe is in the back line. Xiao,
the GAs are down.
The wall. Pays is going down. They're using those GAs. The GAs just fell right as Pays died. As Light finally, maybe, no. Ala does Cassante things, and you better go ahead and spam that copy pasta, because he is destroying the back line right now. Dragon is coming up in 30 seconds. It is Soul for Weibo, and they find Shun. Breathe getting a lot of damage there, but a little bit scared of the fear. Goes with the public execution. Shun has no way out. Shun pops paranoia, but he's already dead. Blackout City for JDG, and Ala can't find the reprisal. Now you're looking over onto Hung, who found backline access, but Ala is now the front line trying to save space for JDG.
That's into Nocturne. There's very few things that champion is able to do, so Shun dying before this opens up Weibo to grab that soul.
They're
Maybe
getting
they go for
piled
Parallel
on.
Scout.
Scout gets hit on the other side. Here comes the flying trapeze from Weibo, and it's looking like the Cirque du Soleil here. Breathe going ham on these people as Ala does end up getting it all out to get under turret, but Weibo are constantly finding picks.
Loses their way, and now 30 minutes. We've got the start on the Baron. Shun can jump into this pit with the ultimate. It is coming off of cooldown. 4,000 on the Baron.
They just go for the fight. Missing. Kit's completely caught. He goes in, though. Shun finds one. Pays kiting to hell here. He still has the GA.
No!
Gets it popped. Cease and assist on the Shun. And Weibo are winning this one all day long. Pays. Poor Pays. He's getting ganked on here. Gets a big blade collar. Gets Tien back. But that's junglers down. JDG is down. No Baron for Weibo, but what a fight.
Top tier 2 for mid tier 2.
God, this champion, man. It could do everything if you just press the buttons right, as JDG forced to contest, forced to go in. They do find the access, and they get hung. They finally hit the Shockwave Paranoia combo, and now they're looking at mid lane.
They know that there's no Shun ult, so why not go through mid? I think Pays and Missing can spend a little bit more time. Ala.
Ala just walked into the wrong side of the neighborhood. He tries to go for the blast cone, does not make it. The Void Seeker hits him from afar, and Light is looking to pop off now. He goes in here with that killer, as now they go golden. Pays is on the wrong side of the fight. Scout's by himself now. Shun tries to go in to save him. They can't do anything. They're being picked apart as JDG are losing bodies left and right. Weibo came to play. They were asking if they would oil up, and dang, they are slippery.
I can't believe we're getting Weibo social media tied up on the show here. First, it was the unzipped pants. We're going to have intense activities with JDG on the 9th. And then I get that ad oil. Well, I think that's probably just game.
That's
Death timers are
game.
too long. Weibo make it happen here in game 1.
All I'm saying is Pays and Light are sitting there thanking their lucky stars. They do not have to deal with Ambessa or Cassante ever again in this series as Weibo take game number 1. There you go. It's the Pike to get those Kindles burning here. And what a comp from Weibo. Not only do we get a Xiaohu top lane classic in the Lucian, also mid lane.
Thank
Out
you, Patty.
to the western.
Thank you, Patty,
yeah,
and
thank you,
Showdown.
Patty.
Hopefully we'll
Showdown.
if JDG win, maybe we get
If JDG, we might have another one, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Anyways, JDG going for early pressure here in this level 1. They go for the chicky nuggies for Shun. Xiaohu has moved over. Missing, getting low, gets hit back, and Hung gets first blood for Weibo.
This was the level 1 that I kind of wanted to see from Weibo. Late's proc, I think, can be very spicy, but this minion wave is in a pretty tough spot, and without Ignite.
He got a lot of damage on him. He already burned the barrier, but the nice little CC combo. Tries to get the stun. Gets onto Light. Here comes Tien, though. Look at him. He's waiting for the grasping roots. He gets him. Is the hook. It's not going to be long enough. Missing. Oh, fighting the plants. One more auto attack. He's burning. He's burning. He's burning. Tien on fire as he's got the red. He's looking for more. Flash.
Oh, Tien!
And Tien is on one right now.
Ziggs, so it makes sense. Missing no longer has the Zenith Blade, so maybe they try to make a play off of this, but you see Weibo putting 2 people in mid, they push out the wave.
Oh,
Scout's not going to be here. He has
JDG is in a lot of trouble. Xiaohu did just perm the culling. They're trying to get damage onto Tien. He's got that spiraling despair. He does go down, but Missing's getting low as well. Nice little Sun CC onto Xiaohu. Xiaohu down by Scout. Scout has been just here picking him off as Shun makes it out through the jungle. And you can't follow the Cougar to the jungle, but maybe Hung wants to try. Light looking for an angle there as well. Does not have that level 6 just yet. Shun moves around the corner. He's prowling around, but I think Hung's got a little bit more movement speed. He jumps over the wall. Hung's gonna go ahead and flash. This one's personal, but as Hung's just trying to get some damage onto him, he can't get over the wall. He's gonna chase him now. Shun heals up with the Primal Surge, and Hung gives up his chase. What insanity has ensued as everybody's back to this fight, and Grubs round 2 is online.
Just JDG picking up the first set.
I thought we were watching an arm wrestling match. Where's Kangas when you need him, man? They were just fighting tooth and nail over the
pushing the wave. That has always been, I think, a big criticism so far in this early season.
Weibo gonna look to secure that dragon. They get themselves ever closer to the feat of strength. But right now, as well, we got to talk about what kind of impact Xiaohu plans to have on this Lucian mid. I know they needed AD damage.
Weibo are doing, take control of mid with your marksman here. Sit with Tien, make sure that he's able to set up space for the Zyra. Missing
going
though.
For the flash. Zenith Blade hits. The flash from Xiaohu. Spiraling Despair has hit, but Missing is going down first. No, Shun gets the kill onto Xiaohu. A Cougar versus a Tiger, and the Cougar comes out on top. Scout's able to space so much in front of Weibo, and now Pays is over here, but Pays is in a weird spot. Pays is trying to make his way out of this one now, but he's just a little misfortune. Flashes straight in. Oh my God, Pays, I don't ever want to see that again. As Scout is now getting in a lot of trouble here, but he should make his way out.
Shun has been playing these fights so well, but the rest of the team is not able to get it on all together. They pick out onto Xiaohu, but the picks coming in from Hung, and I mean, what is Pays doing in that position? He's 0-3 now on this Misfortune. He's one of the big pieces to your Wombo.
Oh, he almost got the Severing Bolt
so
there on Hung.
Close.
They actually can't finish the Grub. I cannot believe that. So they stopped them from getting a piece of the feats of strength there by getting their 4th Grub and that increase. Warp a game. Now Weibo looking to collapse and warp the game onto JDG. Maybe take the lead here as Missing is completely CC'd out. Reed goes for the Counter-Strike. Nice Solar Flare.
Oh, they found him!
God, they got him! Like gets caught out just like Pays did. And here goes the Zenith Blade. Although Missing is going down, he will be joined by the entirety of Weibo as now Allah with his big strong croc going for the kills. Tien is getting a little bit of love from Shun here. He's being chased down now as well. He can't hit a hook. It doesn't matter. You get the point blank Scout flash and you take him down anyways.
Shun with a triple kill on this Nidalee. JDG are fighting back in this game. There's 3,000 gold immediately from that play. Pays resets, uses Strut, walks into mid. They get a mid-tier 1 as well. JDG are playing really well with their resets. and they have so much damage. I mean, Shun in this Italy, not to be underestimated. He has been so fantastic. Feels like one of those pocket picks alongside his Kindred, and we'll see how that goes throughout the game. It's 7-8, and
missing in trouble here. He goes with the panic. Zenith played out and then into the solar flares.
God.
No,
Okay.
that's Hung missing everything,
All right,
and
guys.
so is Weibo. Although
more.
Scout looking for an angle now. There's a huge spear from Shun. Shun goes for the execution. Can't get it. Severing Bolt's going to go wide too. Shun goes for another spear. Gets everything used on him, but Tien's going down. Spiraling Despair is going to kill them. And Scout is turning on the lights right when he needs to.
They're going to win this game, Lennon, with 0-8 bot lane at 17 minutes.
That's crazy. That
AD
is
carries a
wild.
very influential role.
True.
Leadership position.
Oh.
And we're going to speak too badly about our goat here.
We're actually watching Tien go down. Oh, and the spear. Another one. They're just going to follow him under turret. A double kill comes up for Scout, and JDG are running rampant on this game too.
You remember how this game started off with Tien getting an early lead, getting 2-0-1 on the Zyra? That should have just been the game. That should have been Zyra being able to run away with a gold lead, but Weibo have no front line. They have no ability to actually turn fights, and so far Tien, outside of the early game, has really not been able to kind of apply a lot of the early practice of this Zyra. We're not seeing the empowerment of the plants. We're not seeing that setup before objectives. JDG are raising the map. In an 18.5 minutes, in the last 6 or so, they're now almost 10,000 gold in advantage.
Hammer that one home as Dragon is going through for Weibo. This will be second for them in a row. JDG want to fight.
Allah has a big flank. They're even investing another teleport here, and Light's going to have to walk through here. Where's Breathe?
Like fish in a barrel. Do they get out? Xiaohu flashes. The blast code is gone. Hung gets a hit, but he's not going down, and Weibo just make out. Like
it's a Dragon. Maybe it's some of the bounties around the map, but triple flash when you're playing against, or sorry, double flash from Xiaohu and Hung when you're playing against Leona, tough ask.
I mean, it's just wild to see this mid-jungle duo at 100% KP in the game so far. And Scout going to continue to aggress onto Breathe up here. Shun also coming over, but gets caught as Xiaohu and Tien came up behind him. Olive's just killing him outright. Okay, Breathe no longer having arms to be the master at arms as Missing gets hit. That's Tien going down. The execution finally comes through. Hung gets one, and that may be all they can write home about as Pays coming around the corner. Severing Bolt is hit. All that nostalgia from the Xiaohu Lucian dies with him.
7,000 gold. Gonna be 8 now with this turret. 21 minutes. This is a blisteringly fast game being played here by JDG. There's also just how fast some of their wins can be, especially when we're talking about like the Ultra Prime series. JDG were taking real fast wins there.
And that's the high highs that you can expect from a powerful roster. Okay, I was about to freak out as he stole
Your boy was about to get put on a poster, man.
Ability doesn't matter.
Just let Shun carry you this game, bro. That's okay. Look, happens. Sometimes the jungles carry.
What a world we're in that we can say that and state it factually as now the dive comes through. Big bullet time on the Hung, catches him as he's slipping out, and now Breathe getting jumped on, does go with the counter strike, but Shit is right behind
where
him.
are we?
They still have the GAs, and they are just running down the base. Scout is actually dying in mid lane a little bit to Light, but he will be able to clear that wave a little bit. Xiaohu got a tier 2 turret in the top lane. Is it gonna be enough, or is it just pity prizes?
4 grubs as well. I was like, guys, yes, we have the Otacon, but we're having quite a bit of ways under their turret. We're hitting we're like next to their Nexus for some reason. They can make a play maybe onto mid, but stacking that is there.
Which, to be fair, has been really nice for them, obviously, but I don't think it matters in a lot of grand scheme of things. Is Missing is just walking at people,
Tien,
now just going for the solar flare. Tien, he gets locked out again, and the light is too bright for Tien as he falls.
Turn off those lights. Team 2 kind of feels like a sucker punch coming in from JDG as... Breathe. Also has Grandmaster's Might.
Does a lot. He's going to try to jump his way out. Unfortunately, there's a cougar behind him. And one thing that you should know, if you're ever wandering out in the wild...
Like, they can just do whatever they want on the map right now. Like, there's not really much that Weibo can do. They're looking around what Hung can find, but... What's your sense of engage here? We're going into Fog of War, and we're getting Zyra. Early vision here, but it's so tough walking into Fog of War versus this team.
Lob it. Oh, they're not even going to try to finish it. Missing going to go across now as JDG to turn back on it. Breeze coming down, Hung with an angle. Light looking for a little bit of vision, maybe looking for the Mega Inferno Bomb. Ala just goes in for the fight. Hung is already dead. That's a 1v3 still going down the way of Ala. He's looking for another one. Hasn't even gotten his GA pop. Finally does. Xiaohu's down. The steal doesn't come through for Weibo. And now Ala trying to find his ticket out. Will be jumped on by Breathe, who's trying to take him down, get a massive amount of gold, but Breathe can't do it. He gets taken down by Shun, and JDG are giving Weibo a little bit of their own medicine from that game one as Light is down, Tien is down, TP's in the base, and JDG are finished with this game two.
They said game one was a fluke, 23-9. Last game was a much closer affair. This time, JDG don't even make it look close between these two teams. Great job, Hung. You got yourself a kill, but you're the most set member on the team. Your Nexus has exploded, brother. If you just need someone to be another engagement button that isn't just a Scion, a raw Scion ultimate, Nico's perfect at that. So
2 ganks is looking for a full angle. JDG have no idea.
Can they get level 2 from the bottom lane? They're just gonna force the issue.
The heal's coming out. Concussive blows doesn't go up, but Pays. He's bitten off a little bit more than he can chew, and that doggy don't got no bite. First blood goes to Tien.
After your support flashes, you just got to be able to give that one up. They know that you started Q, and look at this wave, champion. They don't understand. They haven't played the 2v2.
Dude, Tien is just fine in the angles. Xiaohu going for the hop over the wall. Tien going to follow through. Twofold Hex, but it's Tien that picks up the kill, even through the gravity field.
Oh my god!
Oh, what a
beautiful
menace.
From our observers there to show the vision toggle. Scout had no idea.
The jungle bout tonight. Tien and Shun trading blows back and forth.
And we're back.
Like as well the fight on the top side as Light looking for the combo does get hit, burns the cleanse, going for the concussive blows. There's the fourth one. Trap underneath, and there's a headshot to the face. Gonna get the kill on the Caitlyn in the text, but trying to take these grubs. As Tien gonna start it up already. Hung is trying to at least block the way a bit to try to get combos over here. First grubs does end up going down. Spear gonna go a little wide there. Doesn't end up getting it. And this actually means that Weibo will just take the whole plate of grubbies. As an all-in coming through from Breathe, he said it's now or never. He's going to take the fight onto Ala. Ala a little bit hesitant here. He does have the unstoppable onslaught. Does he want to use it to get out? Hits him right in the face with it to stop him. Does get the knock-up as well. This 1v1 noodle fight might turn into a little bit more with Breathe going for it, but Ala flashes. Now mid lane, we go on a scout. They are continuing the onslaught onto this man. And one more auto. Xiaohu takes him down.
Finally, Weibo's mid jungle has woken up here in game 3. Early ways you can play is getting early level 6 here for missing on the next grub timer in 2 minutes. Then you can try to make a play off of Pop Blossom. Maybe here though.
Grand Starfall coming in. They actually just focus full frontal onto Tien and get the kill over to Pays. So JDG is on the board now.
We're near having the ultimate. No Chaos Storm, no Grand Skyfall to jump on in. It's just going to be the Dragon going over.
TP coming through from Xiaohu.
Maybe they make this dive, but I just don't think this wave is very real.
Over here as well as one grub already being taken down by Tien. He's going to take it the slow route, at least so far, to make sure that he can save that smite for the later ones, as JDG seem to just be giving this one. As they TP,
he gets it.
No,
All
they changed their mind. Now they have it. They have the angle potentially too to take some of these away. The smite comes through from Tien. Unstoppable onslaught coming in over there, but you still have that beautiful move with the Between Worlds, but no, the Nico ulti, it comes online in time.
Wait, Pays, you're melee ranging.
Fight back. Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. Concussive blows land. Light is just piecing him up. One more auto attack, ace in the hole, but the barrier, it's just enough to save him. They're fighting on the other side. That blast code saves his life too, and now JDG are fighting their way out of this one. Scout goes down. Grand Starfall comes through, but Shun looking for the fateful spear and spears him right to the ground. As Hung is now the only one left. Could you say 5 minutes ago you would see JDG in a position like this? No.
I guess you can make the trade there, but I think winning the team fight is so much more important in this instance. They'll get the first turret, which will open them up for feats of strength, but I think you miss out on so much more.
Breathe. Getting hit by missing while he was missing. With how important this series is for the seeding in playoffs. You gotta expect to come up from both teams. Now JDG having a lot more gumption to them. They will take another side lane turret. They are potentially going to lose a lot of health on this tier 2 up here, though, as Weibo have full committed to this one.
5 grubs. They're also losing out on the dragon, which isn't going to be a huge objective for the team, but no one else has moved over. This is a dangerous part when you have 5 grubs.
Missing, just gonna have to pop the Pop Blossom. Ala trying to block them off, but he can't even help. And now he's CC'd down. He's got traps under him. He's got the Hextech Ultimatum. He's stuck in jail, and there ain't no getting out except for a flash potentially. It should comes in, maybe makes the difference. Breeze says, no, you're not getting away from this one. Dives to the turret shot after the flash. Meanwhile, Weibo still fighting their way out of this. Ala finally goes down in zombie mode. Scout and Pace stand strong. Weibo struggling to find an end to this Rift Herald fight. JDG already starting it up. Light big combo here as he already has that Yuntal. Tien tries to go in, doesn't even get close. Rift Herald goes to JDG. They are trying to take a side lane turret. Camille, like you said, in draft, although we maybe didn't want it, is going to be doing that side lane menacing as TP comes through. Missing, going to go for the Pop Blossom. They got a lot of damage here with Paze behind him, but missing. Gets locked down. Glacial Fisher does work there, and Weibo come away with the kill.
And look at what they're able to grab on the opposite side. Camille collapses from bottom lane. They get the mid-tier 1. So while they weren't able to grab it, I thought they weren't going to be able to play side lane, but JDG just cannot match the blistering speed at which Weibo is playing. Now they need to be able to turn this into objective fight wins. Otherwise, again, that scaling from JDG is really inevitable.
They're just fighting it out here. Ala tanking up a storm. Pay's coming. Shun coming. Everybody on their way. Tien caught out and caught lacking. He will go down, and JDG will find another pick.
Every single pick means that JDG are going to get closer to those items. They get scouts some more minions on the top side of the map, but they're not able to develop all that much on this side. And all right, it's fine. Look at Xiaohu on this flank. He's looking for it. He finds Scout.
He's invisible. He goes uninvisible. He goes with the Between Worlds. He goes for the damage on the Scout. Now Bree finding his entrance. Is that enough? TP on the back by Ala. He has found Xiaohu. He's just going to try to run him down. Hung going over. Nice double knockup. And the Pop Blossom flash from missing. They find the combos on a Xiaohu. He's still fighting his life away. Goes invisible. Bounces away. Buying a ton of time here for Weibo to recenter on the fight. They've already picked up Ala. Tien takes him down with the wind, becomes lightning. Hung is going low. Chaos Storm still in the pocket for Scout, and he wants to unleash it. It's going ham. He's trying to go back in, but it's not enough. It's a fight to the death. Missing is finally back to the fight, but Light has been putting them down.
As soon as Pantheon shows, though, I assume Weibo are just going to try to start up this objective.
All right, Bree trying to go for that hook shot. Doesn't hit it on a Scout. Scout's going to pop that Chaos Storm early. He has that Leandries. He's on those 2.5 items.
Oh my
God, a lot of damage
Bree.
There as Bree
He TP's out.
Locked out and he gets away. What is this new TP? I love to see it as there's a response coming through from Scout with his own TP across the map. But guess who made it out alive?
So great. Dragon spawning in 30. It'll put Weibo on
Dude,
support. They're going to chase them out.
Xiaohu, if you know one thing about Xiaohu, it's all his positioning is key, and he has found 2 angles that have just been absolutely insane.
The strength of the Crescent Guard here from Zhao just means that no one from JDG can actually kill this guy. We thought, hey, Tien's looking caught.
Forsakes his chicky nuggies, says, I'm full, I'm coming to the fight. Xiaohu wants a big Between Worlds here, gets a lot of damage on Ala. He almost has nothing left. There's the Storm Surge pop. Into the fight they go. JDG taking that Atacon, and now with their GAs, with the power of Bloodlust moving them forward, are looking for angles to escape here as Hung. No, they actually get the kill to Ala. That'll be 100 gold. Just playing with his food here as
JDG, let's rip it.
Go and just rip the Baron. Weibo scrambling to find an answer. Side lane fight has kicked off between Ala and Breathe. They cannot join here as now JDG halfway down with the Baron. Xiaohu finding an angle here. Tien or Shun, who's going to get it? They still have the GAs. Shun getting half health now. Tien goes into the pit onto Paze. They get the Between Worlds. Xiaohu's in there like swimwear, baby. Missing, gets the big Pop Blossom. Jungler's going down. Tien is right there. Wants to get the blast cone. There's the next GA reset.
Wait a minute,
holding time. Shun going down. Tien's still alive, and Scout can't do anything. The Baron reset. The side lane fight is continuing here between Breathe and Allah, with Hayes joining it. But what a chaotic fight for the GA resets of JDG.
They're doing what everybody loves
Round
to see
two.
with the Voracious Atacon. They're going to start this back up. They're going to get the teleports. And Weibo are here to fight again, but missing a lot of flashes.
They're very late, already down to 5,000 health here. Weibo cannot find an angle. It's not feeling the same as the last fight. Allah tanking up the front line. Baron down. Xiaohu with an angle again. Xiaohu looking to get damage onto Scout. Allah being down is massive. Xiaohu wants to get the side lane fight here. Gets Chaos Storm. Shun flashes out. They have Baron. They got what they came for, and all they paid was Allah's life.
You also can just press tab and recognize Breathe. I don't think Breathe is the real target here. Just hit the turret. Keep walking on through. Oh, we're forcing it. Oh, Breathe.
Oh, he's still under turret here. Tien wanting to find an angle as well. I don't know if they can actually get the angle though. Tien already down so low. Concussive blows going on to Allah. The turret's done though. They've lost their base structure as Chaos Storm had been popped. Xiaohu, he wants it. He wants to go over the wall, just get a little damage onto Pays.
There's key ultimates missing here. I think JDG have unfortunately stayed a little too long in this flank. They'll just barely scout out
surrounded.
That Xiaohu was there. And Tien, there's going to start up this dragon here. This will be Soul if Weibo can contest.
Allah's looking for an angle. He's about to have Unstoppable Onslaught coming through. He could find an angle here into the front line. Breathe waiting around the side. Dragon getting low, and there goes, as now it's taken by Hung! Hung from Weibo just secured Soul, and JDG now fighting their way onto Breathe. Allah left all his lonesome in the Dragon Pit, and both teams trading for objectives.
It's that damage durability, and I won't lie, 18% tenacity coming in from triple Chemtech Drake is a hell of a drug. He flashes out.
Okay, he uses that between worlds to get some more distance.
Breathe is opening the map.
As he's trying to go between the turrets here. That's not between worlds. That's not your ultimate. He's getting damage onto Pays, but he falls anyways.
Grub's in his back pocket if he wants. He can teleport for this play. Scout's making his way over, but this Baron's gone.
It's too late. It's too late. Shun needs to make a steal, needs to do something, goes in it. He doesn't get it. It's Tien that lords over Shun, and now JDG are in a pile of hurt. They've got Breathe jumping in over. The hook shot goes in, but they get a lot of damage peppered back onto Weibo. Pays is pumping it right now.
But damned if you do, damned if you don't. You give over this Elder Dragon, they've got Baron. They're going to fight you anyway.
They're just going to fight anyways. Scout locked down all by himself, has Chaos Storm, but is too late to pop it. He gets it, but the damage not nearly enough. Now Allah is the focus. Tien makes wind become lightning, and so does Weibo, as Breathe, making his name known here in this one, is trying to execute missing from outside of his turret as he's still walking at him. The ace in the hole blocked by the Zanyas, but it's not gonna matter when Breathe comes for you, as Weibo look to pound home game number 3 and take a match point lead.
Our deskers wanted some unique, spicy champions. I don't know if they necessarily signed up for a Pantheon and a Camille game, but we're going to be getting it here from Weibo as they put themselves on match point. You're looking at a composition where you're going to have to play against Rel, Wukong, Maokai. I think this is a tough ask. I think the things that I'm going to be looking for is Scout on 3 items. No, I don't think I do. We're going to be seeing a dive here. Can Breathe outplay is going to be my question, as they get some damage, but they're just wasting a lot of time. I like what Light's doing on the top side, actually. He's not pushing the wave immediately. He's trying to stack it, get some more damage onto the turret. All
right, they got to execute this one. There is no response from Weibo if they can get the kill here. Nice flash early, but good combo. The turret is not even focusing them. Really nicely juggled by Allah, and they want more, potentially? Allah doesn't have much health. Scout is coming. This is a 5-man play on bot side. A TP coming in for Weibo. They need Hung. They got Hung, and they juggled yet again. I thought we were at a circus at this point. Breathe is here now. Xiaohu is here. Maybe it is a circus after all. Should try to get away. Scout's tanking the turret, and Xiaohu comes in and takes them out. Bodies everywhere. Bodies falling to the floor, but JDG still looking for more.
They're going to go for it again.
And another one, and another one, and JDG, it's 4-2 early, 3 minutes into this game. That's just so wild to see. I love that we're getting that kind of movement early. premonition of that was the actual invade that started off by JDG. Hung just dies to the minions.
It's a fast back. It's a fast back.
Quick
It's gonna be the same. It's literally the same timer as him actually just hitting the recall button. So whatever, I get it.
And guess who's here? Tien and Shun.
This could be a window. There's no handshake anymore from Missing. We'll be able to have it in a few seconds here. I thought maybe they were going to be able to look for this, but Shun's just doing a full grub camp here.
Okay, Missing getting a little bit low here. Is burning down. Pays
stacking
up the rend, walking around. There's the chains of corruption, though. Shun cannot move, gets the bailout. Is it going to be enough money? The bank said no. Missing is going down low, trying to get away, but gets electrocuted there. A lot of damage down, and Weibo come away with a couple kill response.
Light having so much solo experience. I know I noted it during the dive, but he has level 6 before Pays does, and Pays almost finds that kill onto Hung.
Scout with the sidestep. Pays tries to step up too.
Scout?
My God. It's so low. It's so close. Scout wants to step up and help get another grub. All of Weibo back out of that one. And so in the end, JDG are the ones that claim 2 grubs.
Pays is just playing this so well, and I feel bad because the rest of his team is kind of falling to the wayside here. Light definitely makes it way easier for JDG to contest through mid and grab this first dragon.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you swing and you miss. That one was definitely one of those. Xiaohu, oh, his Scout tried to predict him. He just doesn't pull the trigger on it. And again, pretty healthy trade from Scout, though.
Trying to make this dive. Wave's gone. The closest person is Shun. Scout.
They go for,
he walked out!
Yeah, he couldn't make it out, and the chains come for his life. He gets one back.
Okay.
He gets one back on a Hung.
Man, so close there that he's not able to grab, get out of that fight.
I think the fact of the matter is, though, that Weibo actually have a really good position with the wards around this grub pit. There is the one from JDG that's giving him a good look into the pit.
Oh, this turret's almost dead. Yeah, that's the first. Yeah, they're going to get feats of strength.
That's huge. At the same time, too, as it goes down. He'll take the fight. TP coming in. There's the Nature's Grasp being used as Hung and Tian in the pit going to be taking those grubs. The last one will be left to its lonesome and left to JDG's jaws. And as 3-3 go the grub count, but that turret is a interesting point to look at as we go early into this. It's the same champion, right? It's the same champion.
Basically. Just has a lot more movement compared to a regular
turret. He has a
turret.
Leandry. Which is a little bit different. Oh my God, that Wombo combo, the damage? They have so much. The Dragon Rage kick claims the kill. Xiaohu doesn't exist anymore.
I mean, Rise is almost level 11 here, Lennon.
True.
LeBlanc has not gotten much done in this game. We even saw the early dive. I think that's definitely played a big part in the story of this game 4. I think we might be going to game 5. I don't want to curse it quite yet, but Lennon... It's coming. He gets both flashes, just pure aura farming on these guys in the river. He does not care. They walked up, they're like, oh, we don't actually want to get rooted. There's the empowered. Good movement speed here.
Wow.
Phase rush plus the movement speed from the overload.
God.
They're going to win this. Allah and Shun are here.
Scout going in. Oh, the insta flash. Allah slicing Maelstrom to end their lives. JDG going to keep trucking forward.
And we haven't talked about it, but this is yet another game where Allah has found a massive lead for himself. 40 CS, great handshake from Missing, but you walked into Fog of War instead of underneath your turret. Can Hung find it? No ignite.
Get on that horsey and ride him down. He's got the bailout, but they're going to get
no!
He gets the last second flash. He's going to die, but it's already too late for Missing.
Yeah, and another turret here for Allah, so getting closer to level 11 here for our 2 solo laners. Big power spike incoming here for JDG in the next coming fight.
Talking about it earlier. We see the Dragon's fight setup. This is second Dragon for JDG. It's not that big of a deal. Weibo will give it up.
Is this going to be that game? Only Seraphs, but almost Rod of Ages as well. I don't think we're ever fighting this guy.
Yeah, and the problem is Allah can just find such easy access with his angles on the Kennen. His Chains of Corruption going to come out, piercing arrow, damage down, Pays, one more auto. He is dead. Cleanse from the slow. Light trying to get away from the TP here. He has the rest of his team to come bail him out, and this Varus is starting to do some work. You see Light weaving through these fights as well. Shun going for it, gets the shattering there from Hung as he goes for the crash down.
Hey. Double flash and a cleanse, I think, maybe not worth maybe coming up big time for JDGs. Now they've opened up the mid-tier 1. They're able to grab this. I mean, hey, Otacon spawning in a minute and a half. How much of the map they have?
Realm warp.
They're just straight up realming out. Oh,
Howdy.
oh, and they got the teleport from Breathe.
It out. Look at Ala. They knew he was there with the wards, and now they try to find the collapse, but the Otacon's already going down, so he just gets GA sent back. Hostile takeover's there. Look at Xiaohu. He's trying to get some damage onto the back line. Nature's Grass coming across, going to stop the Realm Warp there.
Oh, wait a
now
minute.
They're caught. They're in
Turn.
trouble. Nice little knockback. They try to get that Fate's Call, but it's not going to be enough. They get the re-engage here by the Wukong, and now they have damage on the Scout. He's going down. GA's popped, and Weibo find a fight.
We're able to grab Missing, and that'll make sure that they're at least stopping JDG. Maybe
They
Shun
still
has
have
some
the
different
GAs.
plans. Can they make the steal?
He still has the GA. He wants to just fight
And
with
he
his life.
TP'd
Smite
back.
fight. It's taken by Breathe. Of all people in that situation, Breathe is the one that claims it for Weibo. But there's a TP. There's a reset fight by Ala, who comes in, has everything available with his flash. Not the slicing Maelstrom, though, but trying to get damage down onto them. Now Xiaohu locked down very low. Can't hit that Shuriken as Shun going around the corner. Still has this GA for another minute and a half here.
Despite losing the Otacon, I think Weibo are able to get a fair few things out of that fight. Specifically, the double teleport from Ala and Scout are going to be feeling nice, but losing 2 turrets on the back end of that, losing some summoner spells as you try to make that play, not all that perfect here for the side of Weibo. Oh, we're getting a flank. I mean, Breathe, the ultimate's quite back up. Maybe they find Scout and Missing.
He's not got a lot to him, but a little
Oh
bit
my
of utility goes a
God.
long way. They find Missing in the end, who just sacrifices his life, rightfully so. Chance. They want to try to finish this one out with a 3-1 to get themselves into that first seed playoff
Breathe,
berth.
brother.
Scout in trouble. Can't stop the Realm Warp this time.
Damn.
Scout isn't going to step out.
We need to see how they're marking Ala, and we didn't talk about this, but there's no
Realm Warp.
exhaust.
Hostile
Oh!
takeover. They actually catch him out. They get a ton of damage onto the clone, but it was just the clone. Pays low, but Breathe is lower. Xiaohu looking for the angle on the Pays.
No!
Xiaohu can't find it. Slicing Maelstrom onto 2, and Ala just 1v2s the backline of Weibo. What the hell was that? And can I get some more, please? JDG are running down Weibo, and I hear those sweet, sweet silver scrapes.
We're going to game 5 here. JDG, they wanted to play. They said, look, us going to game 5, that's just going to have to be a normal situation for us here. They really want to get the games under their belt here for the early part of LPL in 2025.
Listening to all the haters. Man is pulling up a performance of a lifetime. I mean, that was a heck of a play. I better see that in the top plays of the week for the LP.
JDG, take this Baron and push it down onto Weibo, open up this map, and take over the game.
Okay, they've actually catch down onto Tien. He uses the improved plateau, but obliterated in the sky as now Light gets chased down by Shun. The Dragon Rage kick into the back, into the combo, and the hostile takeover has truly taken over this game. Weibo are completely dusted. TP's not available, but they'll walk all the way down that mid lane. And JDG, they might be scrappy. They might not always have it all together, but they'll find a way to push us to 5.
Baron, and I can't believe it. We have our second full best of 5 here, thanks to our Fearless system and the early best of 5 series. I can't believe it, man. Weibo and JDG delivering in the match of the week. The Mbessa and Jace are already gone, so we're getting a Tristana here.
Prove me wrong, Scout. Prove me wrong. I will be late. I'll rip my shirt off. Nobody wants to see that, but I'm like...
On the last couple of games, we're from Weibo, their bottom side, while they're pulling this freeze, or they're pulling the wave in top lane. They're not necessarily trying to push it into their turret. JDG, they want to make sure that they're getting turret and structure damage and moving into mid.
Okay, well, we actually see a little re-engage there. Breeze flashed it over the wall. Shun going for the slam. And hey, you'll watch out for that one. Yeep. And spawning in about 5 seconds. Both junglers not necessarily pathing down this way. We will see Scout pounced on in mid lane.
My God.
He doesn't get the jump off. And there's those spider fangs.
Wow, the stun right into the flick there.
Except for Talia.
Yeah, but even Talia, right? Like this is one of the more popular matchups that we saw specifically from some of our marksman players here in the LPL and across the world. Was Tristana has that ability inside lane. Once lanes get longer, she can be a real big threat as
TP, Weaver's wall. Shun is the only one that makes it across. Look at the reset. He gets
him.
Scout takes down Tien. He will join him in the dirt, but it's still the jungler gone from Weibo.
Oh my god, wait, maybe we're going to continue to play for this. Remember, if they were able to get a single reset, that could have been like going crazy in a fight, close to having level 6 as well. Ala trying to find Xiaohu, though.
The wall bang, it actually doesn't connect with that one. Swirl Seed goes a little bit wide. Xiaohu gonna flash. There's that heroic entrance coming in. Now Ala trying to get his way out, but hits those jaws. And there you go. A kill goes over to Breathe. Weibo's buttons just not working out for them. Here comes the Mega Death Rocket. Is it enough? Has he watched Arcane? He has. And he knows the ending.
How many more members are they going to send for this play, though?
How many more sidesteps does he need to do to prove himself? Scout.
No! Tien, no!
Okay. So close. Oh, my God. Hug is just going to sacrifice his life. And that chaos is over. GG just trying to stack up some objectives for themselves. Looks like they will be left to their own devices here and be able to take this one. Oh, Mega Death Rocket, baby.
No way, no way, no way.
No way! We're in 2025 and it's still happening. Light lights it up.
We've really got to be able to see them actually leverage some of the laning strength. Part of the reason why lane swaps are becoming more and more popular and so strong here. So, next set of grubs here. As long as JDG steal one, it's not going to be a feat of strength going over. And it doesn't seem like Weibo are fully committed to this idea.
Scout going in on the Breathe. About half health for him, though. I will say Paze is doing a ton of damage already. Hasn't even finished his first item. I mean, game 2 has been what was like the most one-sided game we've had so far. But this last game was very back and forth. Breathe maybe overstaying his welcome down here. He was waiting for Scout to all in him, but Scout just waited until Shun was here. Taunt's going to go wide, so now Breathe going to go for some Alcove Gaming. And I don't think he's going to make it out very likely, as Shun just buys time and gives Scout this kill. Scout will get his second kill of the game.
Letting Scout farm up turret plates is going to be this Tristana. We're getting a split lane here. There's no minion wave, however, for Scout, and same cannot be said for Weibo. They have even more members on the side of the map. I think this is just going to be first turret going over to Weibo.
Yeah, they have the continuous pressure up there. Xiaohu, actually the only one left up here. Now he's just getting engaged on. His entire team left him to go to red buff, and now he's just being run down by Ala. This game, honestly, in this series, Paze was being looked at in mid lane by Weibo. Hung trying to hit the combo. Paze just sidesteps him there. That was beautiful.
One more Q lands there, and maybe I think he just goes for the all-in. That's going to be the first turret going down for JDG, canceling the recall of Hung as well as this dragon spawning.
Bang there too, so stops him in his tracks, doesn't get hit as well in the back end, so actually better health trade for Ala. As Dragon, don't you do it. Don't you? He doesn't have smite. He doesn't have smite again.
No
freaking way.
Here goes Wash. Look at his face in the player cast.
Get me out, bro.
Oh.
Solo QS stuff like, oh, we're starting objective without jungler having smite. That's 2 times.
I think he had it. He just wasn't expecting.
No, he didn't have it. No, he didn't have it. It was literally coming up. It literally came up as he died, and now Spider is dead on my screen, so maybe it's a little bit better.
Here.
A little bit. They're scrambling. They lost their cleanse and flash from Paze.
No smite from Tien here.
Paze trying to get away. Is going to get hit, but is able to arcane shift away. The Rift Herald goes the way of Weibo. I breathe again. I don't know how this man keeps getting objectives. Both teams scrapping it out.
And we're going to kind of tap back in on some items. I think big one for me is the fact that Xiaohu is very close to 2. They make this play to mid, light.
They try to get light. They got the heroic entrance in. Ala's almost dead. Gets locked down. Dead. Now reset for Tien. He goes for the wall bang. He's played Poppy before as he tries to get Scout. Scout is able to make it out with his flash. Just burned everywhere across on both sides.
Breathe almost broke this game open with a single taunt. Maybe
Shun.
makes it here.
He's dead. He gets the taunt. He gets the seismic shove. As now it's going forward. Shun trying to put everybody to sleep. Is able to get a couple, but he's already dead after it. True Shot Barrage goes wide.
They get the Herald down in mid. This is such a great entrance fight, and honestly, the fact that Light lives throughout that play, such minor execution, turns into a mid-tier 1 where I think JDG were obviously looking to try to take this turret already. I want to check that replay because honestly, that stun not landing onto Light, maybe it was just a flash cleanse coming out from him. There's so many small things during that fight that already done. Weibo here, they picked the scaling composition. We had some eyes as to what this Leo was going to be able to do, but it feels like Light is kind of cashing in on that carry performance that we wanted to see.
Yeah, he is. We had a test of Light versus Pays. So far, Light is coming up paid, as now JDG will go ahead and take the trade of the Atacon, which, you know, we'll see if they can utilize it very strongly. It is a pretty big buff. Bot lane, there is a play. They're on to Ala. He tries to hit him away, but he can't do it. Now he's just dead. He gets the GA reset.
So how much are Weibo going to be able to grab for this? They put themselves on soul point, so saying in 4.5 minutes time, JDG, you have to have either won a fight right before or meet us at the pit and look to try to skirmish us there. It'll be a bot lane tier 1, but JDG try to play the map. I want to see what they can accomplish in 2 minutes with this Otacon revive.
Take of Weibo.
I want to see this mid 2v2 give up on this mid wave. It literally doesn't matter. You know that they are trying to pretend like they're going to be able to flex for this Baron. Weibo now stuck in a very unenvious position. As they lose out on their instant win condition, it'll still be available. Every 5 minutes will be a timer for them to pick up a soul, but that much damage onto Hung. We had some questions as to what this Elise was going to be able to do. We didn't see too much of it in the laning phase.
For the first seed, when you're fighting for double elim in the playoffs, this is where moments are made, and this is the starting of the pressure here, as we do see Breathe.
They're starting Baron!
Locked down, Baron going down slowly but surely. Now a little bit quicker, as Breathe is already knocked off the table. That's going to be JDG moving in. Weibo are slow at this. The poke is really good from JDG. They actually are fighting this. Tien is in the pit. He gets the Baron. He's going to go down, though.
He's down!
Looking for the resets himself. The wallbang. He gets cleansed. Light is in trouble. JDG, they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at him, and it's hitting him. Light's trying to fight back, but Light has found an unstoppable wall in Allah's Poppy. And
Pays!
the one we wanted to step up. He takes 2 before his life is forfeit. JDG are looking for the finish.
They give up the Baron, and they even canceled Breathe's TP on that play. How much more can JDG get? There's 3 grubs in their back pocket, and they don't have a ton of minions. They're probably going to be opening up the inhibitor line. Such a tough fight here as JDG finally come out on top, finally blow open the lead in their favor.
40%. Holy cow.
Pays on this Ezreal, kind of showing up as the big carry for this team.
And especially against Light, who's been working at this for so long. It feels so good to be paid off. Now JDG, they're in some trouble now though, because they're about to lose Ala for nothing. And this is right in front of the dragon spawning. That's soul for Weibo if they let it go.
The smite and whatnot. I think there's still an ability for them to turn, but Xiaohu now right into the face of
He
Scout.
just jumped straight on him. Heroic entrance has come through, but Scout is still pumping damage. Buster shot to get him away. Xiaohu's
finds
dead.
it!
Reset is there. Look at Shug. He got the swirl seed, and he got 2 down. They slowed them down. Hung is getting low now. JDG, they're prowling. They want the re-engage. Tien wants the resets. Tien wants Scout.
There's
Scout's
the reset.
down.
Oh my God,
Weibo's
Light.
doing it. Light is sitting Pays down and saying it's not your time.
It's Father Light stepping up when everybody on Weibo needed it. Breathe thought he was getting caught on the side lane. Xiaohu offers his life in trade for a Chemtech soul. Scout 4-item Tristana here.
Yeah,
Level 17.
I mean, that's massive. Able to get the turret down here as well. It's a lot of standing gold given over.
Item inventories you're going to need.
It's double marksman. They just reset.
All right, here we go. Teleports in top lane. Maybe Light can walk in. Tien with maybe
Weibo?
a steal.
Tien?
He gets it!
He gets it, and he's out of there. Xiaohu in the middle of everybody. JDG, they've just lost their hope. And did not talk about the ADC. Scout
oh my
goes
God,
in.
Scout,
by
no!
Scout's down. Pays trying to pick up the slack, trying to make it happen. Hung goes in with the repel. JDG, they're headed for the hills. Tien gets sidestepped by Pays. Pays is still there. Pays is still pumping. Xiaohu very low.
Tien is by himself on this side of the map. They need to be able to pincer.
You've got to do something. You've lost all the smite fights. You have to do something, JDG. You
Shun's
have to look for
looking.
a big keeper's verdict. That's so. Alla just single-handedly changed this entire fight. Hung is gone. Shun might go down as well. He's going golden. Heroic entrance is in there. Breathe is going. Mega Death Rocket is going to go through. Shun is gone. Pays still gets a lot of poke damage in here. Reset now being deployed by Weibo. Dragon cannot be taken because Shun is not there. Tien going towards top side. I absolutely love it. You have to play on the edge in these moments if you want to take this. The difference between first and second seed is massive, and that's why there's so much pressure in this final game of this best of 5. We'll see the Elder Dragon started up by Weibo. They have a really good angle here. Shun is not alive for 5 seconds. Ooh. True Shot Barrage is there. Pays going across. Now they get the reset on the Hung.
Again?
Scout got cocooned. They
gotta get
trying to get it going. The Elder, it's gone. Now Weibo have the upper hand in the fight. Missing. Gonna get executed. No, the burn is not enough. Elder that they have for another minute up towards this top side and get priority up there to make it easier.
As we've said for all of Weibo, while most of their games are not the most perfect or the most clean, I do respect how much they are able to kind of follow in on fights. Xiaohu's out.
Oh, he tries to get him. He gets the arcane shift over. They do get the turret. All for the Weaver's Wall. That's all that was used from Weibo. See now, though, as the rebuttal comes through, Repel goes up. Hung almost dies. The explosive charge does it. Tick, tick, boom, and JDG are up a man.
I want to just say, regardless of who wins here, for Weibo, if they're going to win this game, send themselves as first seed, it'd be a great testament to, I think, the level of skill they've shown.
They got
for JDG, the stick-to-itiveness of being able to win a series.
Oh, Shun! He's going to get the scout hand-me-down there to get the Baron. Hung was looking for an angle now. Gets popped over the wall. He's got the TP coming in. Breathe is there. Shun gets taunted out. Look at JDG. They're coming.
Tien's dead!
Down. And missing's gone. Pays with a massive true shot. Scout, look at him. He's got the mechanics.
Oh my God, Scout!
Scout has made up for all of it, but Tien shuts him down. Now Pays by himself, trying to bot away from Tien, but he's going down low. Pays gets his GA pop, and Weibo, they might have just done it as they take down the new Wonder Star carry. Weibo are trucking.
G now are going to be looking to claim second spot as Weibo dominate them in a back and forth Game 5 victory.
And that's how it ends. All that tension, all that mystifying essence. It was all because of the Baron taking JDG's mispositioning. Now the final Nexus turrets are up. Shun, he's trying to get the damage onto the Lilting Lullaby target, but you got missing. Moving out, Weibo cannot finish the game here.
Been very sloppy for JDG, and now they find themselves in a very similar position. Shun, you have missed the smite all series long. You need to make it happen.
Keeper's verdict has gone through. They get out of the pit. The Elder Dragon is about half health. Xiaohu has made it back. The Elder is at 7,000.
Tien on a flank,
half
though.
Health. Tien looking for Scout, maybe looking for Shun. Alla goes in. Look at Tien. He still has an angle. We still got to look. Breathe goes in for the taunt. Shun in trouble. Shun getting focused right now. He just needs to get out there. Lilting Lullaby back on Tien.
There.
He gets stopped. The rogue entrance doesn't go through. And Scout's
Tien's
getting
down!
Scout's getting resets. And JDG, the double marksman's come alive. The Elder Dragon wings will lead JDG to a first seed finish in the LPL Winter Group Stage. What a series!
I don't think there are many people who saw JDG's performance through the group stage and thought we would be here in this match. JDG win the fight and they win this game.
Pays and Scout the two combining to destroy Weibo, and JDG take a thriller, and it's not even a scratch on Scout's back as he takes a drink. It is 3-2 for Weibo.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.